Hey, YouTube. It's me, Zach Bobo. I'm just coming with a short video, pretty much talking about showing up for yourself. I was talking to Mike Fortin, and he told me something that really stuck with me. He said, you have to show up for yourself. And then he said something else that really made me think. You can't be there for everybody else if you can't show up for yourself. That there was the honest truth. And I've been thinking about that like a lot. Because I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a coach, I'm trying to build a family, I'm trying to build something for my kids, I'm trying to build a legacy. Sometimes when you're consistently trying to be there for everybody else, you forget about yourself. And there's a lot of us out there, it's like this. We tend to give like our last without thinking. Like me, I'll give my last shirt off. I'll give the shirt off my back. You know, my last shirt, my last penny, whatever it is. You know, I'll give it my last. It won't even think about myself, man. In the end, when you're consistently trying to be there for everybody else, you forget about yourself, man. That's like real big. I told myself for this year and the rest of the year that I'm gonna put me first, so that my family can. I feel like they'll get a better version of me if I, do that. You wake up, you take care of the kids, you handle your responsibilities, and you worry about everybody. You make sure everybody else is okay. And then you look up and realize, hey, wait a minute. When am I going to take care of me? You know what I mean? Like, when I'm going to find that time for me? What does showing up for yourself mean, though? And I'm not talking about being selfish. I'm not saying forget your family and only worry about yourself. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about taking responsibility for your own life, too. Your dreams, your goals, your health, your mindset, your purpose. The things you said you were going to do. Because sometimes we are really good at keeping promises to everybody else. And that's just it. But terrible at keeping promises to ourselves, man. And that's the part that's been eating me alive. When Mike told me that, it like stuck with me. It stuck with me because in my lifetime I did put a lot on, pause per se. I played football at South Gwinnett High. I wrestled at South Gwinnett High. I was basically in sports all my life, and things didn't turn out great due to unfortunate circumstances. But I still had to fight the battle. I still had to get through whatever I was going through. Even though I had offers to go play football, the man above had something else for me. I can remember back when I played football, I used to do like amazing things, man, like crazy things on the field because I had a passion for the game. My life was revolved around sports. That's what kept me alive. That's what pushed me through that day. When I was going through like the dark days, that's what pushed me through was sports, man, and I clinged on to it. But I got to a certain level to where I worked hard, kept my grades up, did everything on and off the field, put in the extra work. That's why sometimes if you do be consistent, let's not lie. Like, if it's not for you, it's just not for you. Because I was very consistent. If anybody know me, I put in decades of work, and I don't go light. Like I go 1,000% because that's all I know. And I had to look at myself, man. I had to really look at myself and ask, am I showing up for myself the way I show up for everybody else? That's not always an easy question, you know what I mean? Because it's easy to say you're working hard, right? It's easy to say you have goals. It's easy to talk about what you're going to build. But eventually you have to show up. You know what I mean? You have to show up. Even when you don't feel like it. Even when nobody's watching. Even when nobody's clapping for you. Even when the numbers are moving, you know. Like these things, and like my past life, like Mike said, like don't let where you come from determine your future. So even when the dreams like seem so far away, like my YouTube channel, like I know it's so far away, but it's so close. You know, I wake up every day and I pray and I work hard for my family, and I'm putting this legacy together. And I'm just trying to build it one day at a time, man. I'm not asked for handouts. You know, I'm not out here begging. I just want to build a legacy for my family and hopefully leave memories for my children and my wife. So one day when I'm gone, you know, Lord forbid, no time soon, that they will have something to look back to. It might not mean a lot, but to me it means a whole lot. Just trying to build this legacy. I want them to watch me chase something, you know. I did MMA. I did a lot of things, man. I got a little son, Zachary Jr., man, and everything that I went through, like I vowed that, you know, none of my children have to see the same thing. So I wake up and I work hard, and I do the 9 to 5. I do community service. I volunteer. I do everything that I possibly can just to, you know, show leadership. I've been through so much in life, like it's unbelievable. Like I'm not even kidding you. I can't even exaggerate like the things that I've been through in life and how my mind was supposed to be deterred and how I was supposed to fail. This was told to me multiple times, how I'm supposed to fail and I'm not gonna ever be anything, and you know, things like that, man. I heard it a lot, you know. But I still fight, you know. I'm fighting for my family, man, and we gave this a try. You know, I got a 5-year goal, a 5-year plan, and I'm sticking with it, man. I'm usually like family oriented, so I'm very private, but I told myself that I have to get out of that and become bold and just enjoy life, you know, because I've been through so much in life where I've been basically like hiding from everything, just focus on my family, you know, even forgetting about myself. But I told myself, you know, I want this thing to work, you know, I want this to work for the better. And honestly, the vlog is part of me showing up, you know. That's part of why I'm making this video, because this channel is something I've been building for my family. And I know exactly where it's going to go. Maybe it gets huge, maybe it takes longer than I expect. Maybe we have videos that nobody watches. I don't know. Maybe we make videos that take off. I don't know. I'm going to show up. I'm going to document the journey. Not just the good days, not just the victories, the regular days too. The days we're figuring out things out, you know what I mean? The days where things don't go according to plan, because that's life. And that's what I want this channel to be, real. I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not perfect at all. I also want to say this because somebody watching this might think, man, you seem like you have everything together. No, I don't. I'm figuring things out just like everybody else. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to become a better father, a better husband, a better coach, a better man. And I think that's okay. Sometimes we think we have to become the finished product before we can start. But maybe the whole point is we're supposed to build ourselves along the way. That's what I think. What I'm going to do differently is challenge myself, man. I'm going to start showing up for myself. I'm going to make time for things that matter to me. I'm going to work on my goals. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to create. I'm going to build. And I'm going to stop waiting like for the perfect moment, because that perfect moment may not ever come. You know, that's where I feel like I fell short in football, where I wasn't waiting, but I knew that perfect moment was there, and it hit me, you know, that it's not such thing as a perfect moment. Like every day is a moment, so you have to like really, really enjoy that moment. For example, football was that was my love. Like I said, that was my lifeline. And when it was snatched from me, yes, I was hurt, of course. I was confused for a while, but, you know, thank the Lord, you know, I pulled through and I figured it out. Like, I'm still trying to build myself. So, like, everything I learned in football, like, I want to give back. I don't care if it's to the youth, to adults, to whoever. Like, when I walk, I teach. And that's just been me. I'm built that way. Today is what I have, man, so I'm going to use it. Like, today is what I have, so I'm going to use it. And to the person watching, and maybe you're watching this and you're realizing the same thing. Maybe you've been showing up for everybody else. Maybe the person everybody calls when they need something. Maybe you're the strong one. Maybe, you know, everybody depends on you. But when was the last time you asked yourself, what do I need? Be honest. When was the last time? Because sometimes we just forget about self, man, and that's very important, man. I think it helps our mental space as well. Like, what do you need? What dream do you have in mind? You know what I mean? What goals do you have? What goals have you been avoiding? What promises did you make to yourself that you haven't kept? You know, like, maybe it's time, man. Maybe it's time to just show up. Not tomorrow, not next month. Start today. Like, I'm doing this video. I don't know what I'm really doing. I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning of creating the YouTube vlog, but why wait, you know? Why wait? Why not give it a try? You know, so Mike, if you ever see this, I appreciate that conversation, because sometimes, like, it can be one simple word that can change the trajectory of a man's mind. With that positive outlook, I really, really appreciate you, man. That's a bold statement. Show it for yourself. I thought about that all last night, and it took me a while to do the video. Like, we talked, what was it, like 7 o'clock, and here I am now at 9 o'clock a.m. doing the video. Because I said, forget it, man, I'm just going to do it, you know. Like, I'm going to keep growing. You know, I'm going to keep growing. And I'm learning that. And I'm not saying I've mastered it. I'm not saying I'm starting. But this is me showing up for myself, for my family, for my future, and for the legacy I'm trying to build, man. So if you're watching this, I want to ask you one question. Are you showing up for yourself? And if the answer is no, don't beat yourself up. Just start. Because it's never too late to start showing up for yourself. This is my journey, and I'm just getting started, man. Hey, if you like this video, subscribe, like, comment, and just let me know in the comments, man, if you haven't been showing up for yourself, and be honest. And if you need to start showing up for yourself, just, leave it in the comment, man. That's a fresh start. Just leave in the comment, I'm going to start showing up for myself. Thank you, and I'm out.